What is going on, everyone? This is your host, Vibrant, and we are the Vibrant Truth. Now, then, I know everyone's been waiting, those who come by and watch my podcasts. I know everyone's been waiting and asking when the next podcast was going to be. Full disclosure, life has been real shitty lately, so had to take care of some IRL things and put some pieces back together. But we back, we doing it. Um, Basically, you see the title. We're back to loyalty. Mike, let's go. Yeah, stop spamming the caps, man. I gotta fix my bots. Don't worry about that. Redbeard, what's going on, bro? So, loyalty, right? um, Loyalty is a blessing and a curse, right? Because you're gonna meet two types of people in your life that views your loyalty either as a strength or a weakness. And the ones that view it as a weakness is going to be the ones that's going to try and take advantage of you, right? So people that's loyal or that have a lot of sense of a moral compass, right? Will do whatever they can to help people that they're cool with or people that they know of because of how they're made up or how they was brought up or their mentality or maybe they've been through shit in life and they try to make sure other people don't go through the same shit they've been through, right? So then you meet these people that's like, hey, this is a real down person, this is a real cool person, like whenever I need them, they're there. So a lot of times the wheels start spinning, right? The wheels start spinning and start spinning and start spinning, and they're like, I wonder how far I could push it. You being you and being the person you are, hey, a fellow person's down, a fellow person needs help, I'm cool with them, we chop it up, blah, blah, blah. You're going to help them. You're not going to think, oh, well, they're using me or they taking my loyalty or my kindness for weakness, right? You never think that until they start to show it. Then when they start to show it and you start to pull away, then you become the wrong person, right? You become the asshole. You become the, oh, I'm down and out and you used to help me and now you're just going to stop helping me. And it really ties into the type of user you meet, because if you just meet just the person that uses people, they're not going to make a too big of a deal about it. They're just going to go on to the next person that they see as weak or that they can see as their next victim, right? But it's that narcissistic person that's also a fucking user that will fucking be like, how could you do this to me? You wait until I'm down and out and on my luck, and then you want to say you're not helping me anymore because all I'm doing is using you. Like, you said you cared. You said you was like everyone else. You're just like everyone else. You're mean. You're ruthless. They will try to do any and everything to guilt you into helping them or to guilt you into getting you to do what they want you to do. And this is just in friendships, companionships, relationships, marriages, whatever it may be. There's always a person, for the most part, that's going to use somebody to get ahead, to get to where they want to get to. Now it's up to you how you handle that. Most people turn the other cheek. I can get with that in most instances, in most cases. Other people get upset and try to get closure and try to get answers. That I don't feel is a good move because you're going to get nothing but frustrated because you're not going to get a straight answer. You're not going to get a why. You're not going to get a when. You're not going to get a how. All you're going to get is you was the only person in my life that cared. So that's why I clung to you or cling to you, whatever the fuck you want to call it. Right? That's all you're going to get. So my advice would be either just pull away and wait for them to come to you and ask you for a reason. And once you start giving your reasons, they're going to try to defend that. And in the midst of them defending what they're doing, they're going to tell you exactly why they was doing what they was doing and not even know they're telling you why they was doing what they was doing. So when a lot of people hear the term watch and observe, a lot of people say, oh, you seen that person do that to you, or you're watching this person do this and you're not doing anything. Watch and observe is a powerful thing. And I'm gonna tell you why it's so powerful. Because that same person that's using you, you're watching and you're observing the way they're moving, the way they're moving. And you're taking mental notes. You're planning your strategy, your exit route, everything like that. But then you have these other people that don't understand what you're doing and they react out of emotion like that. And then what happens? They become frustrated. The person that got found out is frustrated. They're both going back and forth. He's saying this, he's saying that. They're doing this person's jumping in. Nothing's going to get solved. There really is a method to madness. There's a method to life. There's a method to every situation. Every action gets a reaction, right? That's what they say. So, what the fuck is this? What is this shit? Okay, that's weird. And we're gonna talk about that later. But yeah. So you tend to find out who's loyal because they're a loyal person and who's loyal because it gets them somewhere in life. Really quick, rather really quick, and I'm gonna give you a couple of examples. If you meet somebody and you start cooling with them, right? And you're fine with them. You can talk, you can hang out, no issues, no awkwardness. You feel like you're gelling with them, right? You start going through life shit or whatever, and keep to yourself, and they're like, "Yo, you could talk to me. You could talk to me. You could talk to me. Yada yada yada. Blah blah blah." Right? Cool. And you finally open up and you talk to them. They seem cool and everything, blase blah yada yada yada. Then a few days, weeks, months later, black out, what's going on, my guy? Then a few weeks, months later, what you told that person, five other people knows. So you're like, what the fuck, right? This is a big red flag when you're meeting people, right? And you're trying to figure out if they're a friend, an acquaintance, or a brother or a sister, or depending on the gender. We're just gonna say family. So you're gonna put them in categories: an acquaintance, a friend, and family, right? So Julian, it's about time. So basically, right, if you meet somebody and they're talking to you, and it's, oh, this person this, and did you hear about that person that, and this person this, and that person that, and blah blah blah, yada yada yada. That is a red flag. If they're coming to you and they just met you and they telling you their whole life story, that is a red flag. Because in all honesty, if you meet somebody and you know them for less than a year and they're telling you their life story and what's going on, with everyone else that they know, motherfucker, what makes you think you're not going to spread my business around? So why would I tell you anything? But then people get upset when this truth hits them. When they find someone that says, hey, listen, you're cool, you're cool to hang out with, you're cool to joke around with, and, just shoot the breeze. But as far as talking, you tell everyone else's business that you know. So why would I tell you my business for you to put my business out there? And then you're the asshole. You get blasted. Why would you say that? Blah blah blah. Yada yada yada. I'm just going off of what you presented to me. Now, as you being that loyal person, I'm not going to use the term friend right yet. You being that loyal person, right, is taking all the information in that this person is saying about their personal life, this person's life, that person's life, this person's life, right? You're taking it all in. You're listening. You're locking it down. You're not repeating what you heard. You're not repeating what was discussed, right? So there comes a point in time where people go through certain situations where they just lose their brain, right? Their tunnel vision on, you know, trying to relieve the stress and relieve the pressure. And they just need someone to talk to, and that person just happens to be there at the opportune time when you're not in your right mind, and you just start talking, right? So you start talking or whatever, and you're really opening up to this person, like you're just letting it out. You just need that good talk, right? And then afterwards you come back to your senses and you're like, fuck, what did I just do? Nah, they're not gonna do that. They're not gonna do that. They're not gonna do, not to me, they're not gonna do that. And then what the fuck happens? Boom, your business is in the streets. Why? Because that person could not afford you the same respect that you given to them when they told you their life story and other people's life stories and stories of people that you don't even know. So now you become angry and you become defensive, and you're like, wait a minute, like I kept all your secrets, I kept all our conversations in confidence, but now my business is out there. How is that right? Now, like I said, you're going to get one of two answers. The first answer is going to be the very common one. Well, you never said that shit was between us. Like, I thought you was just talking because you was stressed out. Like, for all I know, you could have talked about that to anybody because you was that stressed. That's the most common answer. Now, if you get a narcissistic person, that conversation is going to go totally different. How could you put my business out there like that? Like, what's wrong with you? What do you mean? You know how I am. So why would you even tell me? It's your fault for telling me. Like, why would you even tell me stuff? You know I'm going to tell other people. So that's your fault. I don't feel bad at all because you know how I am. You know I gossip. I can't hold a cup of water, but you're going to tell me anyway. So it's your fault. Now, I say this based on my personal experience and based on how I am. Once you get that explanation, once you get that answer, there is nothing that person can say to me ever again. I don't want them in my presence. I don't want them talking to me. I don't want my name in their mouth. I don't even want to be in the same room as them. Why? And I'll tell you why. Because for you to just volunteer information that's not meant to be volunteered and then try to blame the person that's upset that you volunteered that information, that's just one big mind clusterfuck to me, and I don't understand it. I don't get it. I've never been a guy that promoted it, condoned it. So, I mean, there's very little things people can do to get me to stop fucking with them altogether. I'm a person that believes people make mistakes. They have lapse of judgments, whatever. But there's a few things that betrays my loyalty pattern that you can never come back from, and that's one of them. So everyone has a different meaning of loyalty, right? Some people can say loyalty is just showing up whenever you need help. Some people can say loyalty is being a good friend. Some people can say loyalty is, you know, just being the person that a person can count on when they're down and out. Okay. A lot of people don't live the word loyalty. They say loyalty, but a lot of people don't live it, right? So everyone knows that on my show I'm famous for calling people out, right? That's what I do. I call people out in good situations and in bad situations. This is a good situation call out, right? So I have acquaintances, I have one or two friends, and I have family, right? There's not many people I call family. Most of my family is in this podcast right now, right? Redbeard is family. Vibrant, vibrant. That's me. Ha. Blackout is family. Mike gets money, family. Julian, family, right? There's nothing that these guys can't call me for, day or night. If I have it, they got it. There's nothing these dudes can't call me for and say, hey, I need you. I'm there. Why? Because they would do the very same thing for me, right? There's not a day that goes by that I don't at least speak to Redbeard and Blackout. At least for 5 minutes. Hey, how you doing? How's your day? What's going on? Every day, like clockwork, right? I've confided things in them. They've confided things in me. No one's never came back to each other and say, hey, how did this person find out? Blah, blah, blah. I've confided things in Mike. I confided things in Julian. Nothing's never gotten back. So I said all that to say this. It's possible to find people that's family that's not blood related. It's rare, but you can find it. Now, those other people that you come across that pretends to be family or pretends to be friends or pretends to be in your corner, and then when shit hits the fan, they're gone like the wind. Each situation deserves a different reaction, technically. But because of the world we live in today, and everything is so sensitive and everything is so political and everything is so, if you do this, that's going to happen. And if you do that at this time, then this is going to happen. So now you're forced to think and choose your battles a lot more wise than years past, right? You didn't have to worry about what was going to happen to you if you had a verbal confrontation with someone in the past years, because everything wasn't so sensitive or political. You can have verbal confrontations and don't have to worry about the cops knocking at your door later, or walking down the street and getting shot, or walking down the street and getting jumped or stabbed or anything like that. Now everything's been become political. Everything's been becoming a chess game. Everything's becoming a, okay, well, if I approach them there, that person's gonna see it and then they might retaliate it and I might have to get my people to retaliate it. No, we can't do that. So I'm gonna catch them then. What's the issue with just talking? Like, I just really want to know, this is a genuine question to anybody in the chat. What is so wrong with approaching someone and saying, hey, I have an issue. This is the issue. A, B, and C. How are we going to fix it? I mean, is that so wrong nowadays? Everyone's so into social media and everything like that. And don't get me wrong, as podcasters and content creators and streamers, yes, we have to be involved in social media. We have to post every time we're going live. We have to advertise. We have to promote ourselves because no one else is going to do it, right? But besides that fact, Everyone runs to social media when they have an issue. Oh, not gonna name any names. You know who I'm talking about. Blah, 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 yada, yada, yada. You know where I be at. Come see me. Why can't you just contact the person on the phone? Text message, even. Face to face is even better. Talking is harder than choosing. Anger people are afraid to come with the reality of possibly having changed the way they look at things. Yeah, exactly. But what I feel is like people don't want to put the effort in to talk face to face or to hash out a problem or to basically just resolve issues. People's ability to resolve, to de escalate, if you will, situations have diminished a lot. And as time goes on, I'm starting to see a lot more of that diminish. Every time someone gets mad at someone, it always escalates into revenge, or it always escalates into I'm gonna get this person and that person to get in the ass when they least expect it. I mean, like I said, no one's perfect, including myself. I've lost my temper in some situations that didn't require me to lose my temper. But people are set up kind of differently. This is not all alcohol. It's a little bit of alcohol. But yeah. So that was the curse side of being loyal, right? Sometimes I like to switch things up and talk about the bad before the good. So the good side of being loyal, right, is once you find your circle that you can trust, once you find that circle that you can be in, once you find that circle that you feel comfortable with, right? You're never going to leave that circle. As long as that circle feels the same way about you, you're never going to leave that circle. That circle's home, right? Everyone shares the same or almost the same idea of loyalty. Everyone knows when one's down, we pick them up. Trailer, what's going on, bro? Everyone knows that when a conversation's going on within that circle, it stays within that circle. Now, yeah, two of the people of that circle may go off and have a separate conversation of what was discussed, or three people may be on that side discussing what was discussed, but it would never leave the circle, right? So I feel like people just consider a circle in real life. Appreciate that, bro. I feel like people think finding their circle is only in real life. There's finding many different circles, right? In real life, circles is just your home base, right? Your real life circle is just the people that you can see face to face, the people you can interact with, the people you can go chill at their house, they can come chill at your house, right? That's your real life circle. But you can make online circles. You can make pen pal circles. You can make telephone circles. Like I said, I have not met Redbeard or Blackout in person, but there's nothing that they can't call me or text me for, or even just need advice, and I would turn them away because those are my brothers. Same thing for Traylon. He just came in here. Me and Traylon talk all the time. Well, we used to talk all the time or whatever until everything started happening with us in our personal lives. But there's nothing Traylon can't contact me for. If I have it, he got it. If he needs to talk, I'm there. Right? Fucking same thing with Mike Get Money. Same thing with Julian. These guys, when I say are family, I mean their family. There's nothing that I wouldn't do for these guys. Like, people take that term and they take it lightly. But what I'm saying is simply this, right? There's nothing that I wouldn't do for these guys, right? So here's the thing: you hear songs talking about I'll ride for my, kill for my. Listen, that's all fine and dandy, but you got to ask yourself, will those people you're talking about do the same for you, right? I know if I go to war, these guys are going to war with me, and vice versa, right? So people use the word loyalty a lot. I don't gravitate towards people that use the word loyalty. I don't gravitate towards the people that say my word is my bond. I don't gravitate towards people that say I'm a man of my word. What I gravitate towards too is action. So if I see in you that you're loyal, if I can see your determination to be loyal to the people that's loyal to you, then that's what I gravitate towards too. That's what I want in my presence. Now, don't get it twisted, don't get it wrong, right? I personally have been in the situation where, I've used a person for my gain, but that's only because I seen that person doing it to me first, right? Two wrongs don't make a right. I get that. That was at a different time, younger age, you know. I was on my oh, you gonna do it to me, I'm gonna do it better to you type shit, right? You know, yeah, whatever. Growing up, that was back when I was like what, 19 or whatever. I'm 36 now. Imagine me doing some shit like that now at 36. So a lot of people say, or whatever, this show's called The Vibe and Truth. I'm not gonna say a lot of people. So my baby mom tells me, you're so dark, you're depressing, you're this, you're that. No, no, no. I'm not dark or depressing. What I am is selective. What I am is very careful. What I am is cautious. I will sit and watch a motherfucker for months before I even call him an acquaintance. Why? Because how that dude or that woman would treat the people they known for years, what makes me think they're not going to treat me the same way. So if you can't treat your day ones or the people that been in your corner since you could remember, you treat them like shit, why would I think you wouldn't treat me like shit? You don't know me from a can of paint. And I get a lot of people, true indeed, Redbeard. And I get a lot of people have that bubbly personality where they just go and talk to anyone and, you know, have conversations. And after a 2 hour conversation, that's my friend. That's my buddy. That's this. That's that. That's cool. That works for you. That works for you. But for me, and from where I came from and where I was raised at, that didn't work for me. I couldn't just walk on a street corner or walk in a store and strike up a conversation with someone and call them my friend. It didn't work like that where I was from. It don't work like that now in my world. So basically, I said all that to say this. Even though being loyal is a blessing and a curse, the blessings outweighs the curse, right? because you're going to get those one or two bad apples when you're going through your fruit basket. You're going to get that snake when you're cutting your grass, right? You're going to get that one or two dagger that's going to find your back. But while going through all that, you're going to find those loyal peoples, those brothers, those sisters, the ones that's going to have your back no matter what. When I first met you guys, I would tell my brothers, yeah, this guy I know from Twitch is how I describe you. Now, after a few years, we also family. Yep, 100%. 100%. And like I said before, I don't go out my way to call people friends. I don't go out my way to call people brothers. I don't go out my way to call people family. So when I give people those titles, when I say it, I mean it. And when people have those titles from me, they're in a circle or they're in a tier that is way higher and way more protected than anybody else. I've said it on previous podcasts and I'll say it again. Yes, I have a son and I love him dearly. He's on the same tier as you guys. When it comes to protecting the people that I love, my life holds no bearings on what I would do to protect the people that I care about. So, what separates a friend from a brother is how tough love they show you. That's true too. Damn it, blackout! I did it again. See, it's a habit. I'm gonna stop. I promise. But yeah. Um, a lot of people get afraid or they back down when they're in an altercation with their brother or their sister or someone they care about or their family or whatever like that. When they hear the term, "You ready to die for this shit? You gonna die behind some shit like that?" And they start to back down. That ain't gonna do nothing but fire me up more. Say some shit like that to me when I'm going to war with my family. That ain't gonna do shit but fire me up more. I'm gonna make you show me. Show me you can back up the statements you just threw towards me. And if that happens to be my last moment on earth, then fine. At least I know the people that I was protecting was protected. So that's what I look for when people say loyalty. When people say I put my life in his hands, you gotta mean that shit. Because God forbid that day comes and you saying I put my life in this person's hands and they leave you high and dry, then what? Then what? But here's the thing, loyalty can also be interfered with by a third party. And I'm going to explain that right now. Traylon, I'm going to use you as an example if you don't mind. So, me and Traylon is good. You're everything someone could want in a friend. So truthful, so caring. Nothing but loyal, my fam. Appreciate that. So, Traylon and I, we're close. We talk, right? About a year or two back, we had our little thing or whatever, mostly by third party. You know, I heard some shit got said. He heard some shit got said. I said some shit in the podcast. I mean, in a stream, I shouldn't have said or whatever. But here's the thing, though, right? Like I said, the show's called The Vibrant Truth, so I need names. So the real instigator behind our situation was none other than Hot Piccadilly, right? Cool. First, I was trying to be diplomatic, and like I said, we've had this conversation, so I can talk about it or whatever. Whoa, give me 1 second. What the hell just happened here? Who the fuck is cheating? Mm-mm. All right. So we had our issues, right? So hot Piccadilly, you know, threw a little fuel to the fire. I was in butterfly stream. I said some shit, right? But what she did was she took it totally out of context. I wasn't even mainly talking about Traylon. I was talking about her. I did feel some type of way that Traylon left the Discord because of her or in support of her, but my issue was with her, right? So basically, we went through our shit. We didn't talk for a while or whatever. But the thing about loyalty and friendship and family is you're going to fight. You're going to have rifts. You're going to have tiffs. But we got back, right? Everyone heals on their own time, right? I apologized. Eventually, he accepted. We got back. That's family. That's loyalty. That's friends. Now, do I talk to Hot Piccadilly? From time to time. Do I go on her streams? Sometimes. But do we talk like we did before that incident? No, because there was no loyalty there, right? I was just someone she met through the Discord that we was a part of, and she is just someone that I met through the Discord that we was a part of. So the thing about it is when you meet people that's just from a community or that's just from a platform or that's just this, they're not going to give a fuck about how you feel about things. Just like you're not going to give a fuck about how they feel about things. I could give two fucks about what she felt, right? I was only thinking about what Traylon felt and what she told Traylon. Now, I don't know what she told Traylon because I wasn't there and we don't need to discuss it. I'm just saying it just to say that you can go through shit with your brothers. You can go through shit with family. You can go through shit with your friends. And we can get back. There's nothing wrong with taking some time and saying, well, he did this. I'm not feeling him right now. There's nothing wrong with that. But understand something. Don't throw away a loyal person because you had a disagreement, right? And that's where I feel a lot of people fuck up at because even loyal people make mistakes. Loyal people have lapse of judgments. Loyal people get swayed sometimes. Loyal people think something's better than it is sometimes. It doesn't mean they don't give a fuck about you. It just means they was thinking differently at a point in time, right? So I always believe that giving a person a second chance is always needed. That third chance, that's where you have to really, really evaluate. Is it even worth it? Because yeah, people make mistakes and you can get past some shit. But if you keep having to watch that person or you keep having to ask yourself, why am I even letting this person in my life? Why am I associating with this person? Then you probably shouldn't be associating with that person, right? I've never laid in my bed, or I've never been driving, or I've never been playing a game, or I've never been just gazing at the TV and saying, why am I cool with Redbeard? Why am I cool with Blackout? Why am I cool with Traylon? Why am I cool with Julian? Why am I cool with Mike? That thought's never crossed my mind, right? But through the valor of discretion, I'm going to say that thought has passed my mind about other people I'm cool with. In this instance, I'm not going to name names because that's just going to do more damage than good, and that's not what this video is about. But there are people, other people that I'm cool with, that I sometimes sit here and say, why the fuck am I cool with them? And like there's people that I considered a friend, and I'm like, yeah, that's my friend. And like I'm thinking and I'm like, damn, I've given a lot to this person. Like I've been there for this person a lot, and like I can't remember one time this person's been there for me, or even lurked in a podcast or anything like that, right? Hmm. Okay, that's fine. But does that change how I treat that person? No, it doesn't. Because at the end of the day, I know everything I told that person on my part, on how I am and how I roll and how I operate is true. Exactly. When you have that thought in your mind, why am I cool with them? It's just best to say, you know what? You may not understand why I'm doing this, but I got to do this for me. I got to move on, right? Because there's not a lot of things that hold value in this world anymore, right? So if people are not putting value behind their words, then what are we really doing anymore? Like seriously, what are we doing? It's like I'm gonna tell this person this, I'm gonna tell that person that, and if this person believes me, that's who I'm gonna be cool with. If that person believes me, I'm gonna be cool with them. If they both believe me, then we can all be cool until I get what I need to get. So, like I said, I sit and I observe and I watch and I listen in every such way. Like I said, I don't have a real big community or whatever. Blackout has a nice sized community. Redbeard has a nice sized community. Trailin has a nice sized community. I sit and I watch. You know, like I said before, there's nothing I wouldn't do for the people I care about. I sit and I watch. There's a couple of people in all their communities that I watch that I'm just sitting here saying to myself like, are they really here for them, or are they here because these are well-known streamers and content creators? And if their names are in their streams, or if they mention them by name, they might have a little small come up. There's a few people I watch and I think about that. But at the same time, like I was saying before, there's nothing I wouldn't do for these guys, but at the same time, that's their community. I can only give them my opinion and say, hey, look, I know you've known this person for a while. I'm a fresh set of eyes just looking in from the outside. From the outside, don't look too copacetic, right? That's up to them to take my opinion under consideration, or to tell me, nah, I don't think that person's like that, or to just tell me to straight fuck off. That's their prerogative, right? That's them. As far as for Julian and Mike, I know them in real life. I see them in real life. So it's like I can be like, I could walk up to them and be like, yo, that's not it. I don't, you know. And again, they can tell me, I'll keep an eye out, or they can tell me, fuck off. That's on them, right? I'm saying that to say this. I expect the same thing from them, right? If they see me making a move that don't seem right, or that don't seem like it's going to be beneficial to me, I expect them to come to me and be like, yo, that's not the move, bro. Like, I know you think it might be the move, but from what I'm observing, it's not it, right? That's what family and loyalty is. I know a guy in my brother's the community that is trying to use his reputation on Twitch for clout. Shit is mad annoying. Yeah, that's fucked up. You know what I say to that? Banhammer. Banhammer. That's it. That's all you need to do. Banhammer. And I mean, I guess maybe because I kind of know how Blackout is a little bit, I know he's probably going to want to talk to the guy and confront him and ask him what the fuck he's doing and all that stuff. Sometimes discretion is a better valor. You know what I mean? Like, just ban him. And then when he's sitting there wondering why he's not in a certain community anymore, then he can reflect on, oh shit, maybe I should have been a genuine person. A lot of people tell me, you're so fucking old school. Loyalty doesn't exist anymore. Okay, I'm old school, so I'm supposed to not believe in loyalty because a lot of people in this day and age just use people to get to where they need to get to, or use people for what they want to get in life, or use people just because they're bored and they want to see how far they can go. I'm supposed to adapt that mentality because this is what people are doing nowadays. Yeah, yeah. This is the world we live in, guys. The world of what have you done for me lately? And honestly, it fucking sucks because you're constantly, people say, my job is stressing me out. My personal life is stressing me out. This is stressing me out, which is all could be very true. I'm not debating anything like that. What I am saying is this: to sit here and have to wonder if people are using you that's in your circle, that's fucking stressful. That's stress that you can't even begin to imagine to think of. And it's like, okay, no one understands why I'm stressing, right? So it's like you have these people that's supposed to be your friends, and you get random thoughts of, damn, if I really needed someone just to talk to, can I contact this person? And if they're not busy, will they actually talk to me? Even if they was busy, would they take 5 minutes out of their day just to hear me out and be my peace for just 5 minutes? Or would they pretend like they're busy and not even respond? Right? To have those thoughts run through your head about someone that's supposed to be a friend, even an acquaintance, right? It's crazy. And it's happening more so now than it was in the past, right? In the past, we're going to go say like maybe 95, 96, 97, right? Let's do a little more recent. 96, 97, right? There was more so you can meet someone in a deli, meet someone grocery shopping, meet some wherever the fuck you met them at, right? And strike up a conversation, exchange phone numbers, and build a friendship, right? It was so much easier to do things like that back then. Can you do that now? No, you can't. Because everything is, what have you done for me lately? And I miss some things. Let's catch up with chat. Damn, I'd rather be old school and have OG loyalty instead of like some of these young people that want to reach off others with no thought for them at all. 100% facts. I agree with that 100%. 1,000%, bro. Also loyalty doesn't exist. People want loyalty to themselves. If you're loyal and understand it, you can see who is and isn't loyal. But you say everyone isn't loyal, then you're the same as them. Facts. Yep, 100%. I agree with both of those. Right. And like I said, it's crazy because Redbeard can comment something that I was going into, right? And he just did it again. I was just going into this part of loyalty. So if you're going around saying there's no one loyal ever, even if you come up with saying, um, how can I put this? Um, hmm. I'm trying to word this as delicately as possible, right? If you're going around saying that no one's loyal and there's no such thing as loyalty, then you're shit. I don't want to sound like an asshole, but you know what? People know me as an asshole, so I'm going to sound like an asshole. If you're going around saying no one's loyal and no one has a sense of loyalty and no one has the meaning of being a true friend, then guess what? You're a fucking miserable person. That's just the truth of it. That's the meat and the potatoes. There's something inside you that's fucking miserable that you believe that no one on earth can have a trait of being loyal. I'm sorry. Crazy. Not even here, and she's still nagging me. But anywho, you are a miserable person. I'm not even gonna say miserable. What I'm gonna say is this, right? You have no self worth if you believe that everyone in this world doesn't believe in loyalty. Like, you can sit here and say you have high self esteem and you're this and you're that and blah, blah, blah. But if you go around saying no one believes in loyalty, loyalty is dead, then guess what? You, my friend, have something dark in you that you are not acknowledging. Now, yes, loyalty is very rare in this day and age, but I would never see myself saying, hey, out of the 10 billion people in this world, wait, what? Hold on one second. Yeah. So it's something in you that's making you feel like that. And I'm not going to sit here and say that, you're wrong for feeling that way, but maybe you should self reflect on yourself, right? Maybe you need to go back to the drawing board and ask yourself, what is it in me or what is it in my mind that's making me believe that? What have I been through in the past that made me believe that? Like I said, no one's perfect, including myself. I mean, I'm going to be 100% honest, right? I'm a Pisces. I can hold a grudge for years. I can hold a grudge for a very long time. And in fact, I can hold a grudge so well that I can make you think I'm cool with you. But the whole time, I can't stand you. I can. I don't, but I can. Right? So, a lot of people don't believe in this astrology shit, but I mean, I've done some research on Pisces and everything like that, and it's pretty fucking accurate. Like, I mean, Pisces have I don't want to say two sides, but we have two levels. I'm a cool guy. I'm a reserved guy. I'm a respectful guy. Mild mannered most of the time. But when that Pisces temper come out, I'm a totally different dude. I'm a totally different dude. I mean, a lot of people since I was like I want to say 10, 11. We're going to go with 11, right? A lot of people say, "Oh shit, when you get mad, you can kill someone with your words," right? So my grandmom used to call me Silver Tongue, right? Because when I got mad or when you pissed me off, when you took me to that level, I could destroy you with words. Easy. Easy. I don't have to I don't have to stand up and get in your face. I don't have to yell anything. I could destroy you with words easy, right? So the words was 11, right? So then as I got older, probably like 18, right? The words slowed down because as you get older, consequences for your words get more dramatic. So I was the type of person when I was like 18, I like to fight. I'm not gonna hold you guys. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I'm gonna be honest. Oh, I was an angry dude. I like to fight. So I would just say shit to people just so I could fight. But anyways, as I got older, it came to the looks, right? I'm one of the people who think astrology signs are bullshit. Yep, I remember you telling me that. So then as I got older, it went to the eyes, right? My mom used to be like, if looks can kill, you'll be in jail for murder. It's just something about us. Like, it's just something about Pisces. We're either gonna get you with our words or we're gonna get you with our look. Now, I don't know if this is the same for Julian because we both Pisces or whatever. Birthdays are 6 days apart. Pisces gang. But for me is I have 2.5 levels of anger, right? And I say half because the other half goes with that half, right? So here's the first level of anger for me. I don't know if it's like that for him, but this is for me. My first level of anger. I'm gonna try to diffuse a situation, right? But if that's not working, and I'm talking to you, like I'm talking now, and your octave gets up here, and I'm saying in my head, why the fuck are you up here? And I'm down here, I'm just gonna get quiet. I'm just gonna start staring at you. That's my first level of anger, Once I get quiet and I start staring, I'm done. I need you to just stop talking or stop doing whatever you're doing and get the fuck away from me. I'm done. Right? So then once the look doesn't work and you keep going, then the words come back, right? So that vibrant brother keep mentioning getting older, and man, my ass is feeling my age. LOL. In a couple months, I'm gonna be older than dirt. Ah, nah, Traylon, you only getting younger by the years. So then the words start, right? So this is where the silver tongue comes in at, because I'm talking to you just like I'm talking to you now, but I'm speaking facts. I'm throwing daggers, right? Like straight daggers. And like I'm gonna be honest, I'm hitting below the belt. But then when that doesn't work, then my octave gets high like yours. And then them daggers just get sharper and you're like, maybe I shouldn't have fucked with him. Yeah. I'd go back to 16. But I mean, being loyal is a trait that's not taught. You're born with it. I don't care what anybody say. You can't taught to be loyal. You just can't. You really just can't be taught to be loyal. So it's either you're loyal or you're not, right? And for the loyal people that get fucked over by the people that's not loyal, don't ever think it's your fault. Don't blame yourself for being who you are. Blame them fuckers for not respecting and appreciating and accepting the fact that you are a loyal motherfucker. Fuck those people who use you for their personal gain. Don't let them doubt who you are. Don't let them make you doubt if loyalty is being loyal is worth it. Because like I said, I've been there. I've asked myself, why the fuck am I loyal? But that was the wrong question. The question I should have asked was, why the fuck am I fucking with unloyal people? That should have been the question I asked myself. I'd rather have 3 loyal friends than 500 unloyal friends. But a lot of people don't see that nowadays. A lot of people don't grasp that. A lot of people say, hey, they like talking to me, they like hanging out with me, they like doing this, they like doing that. So guess what? They my friends. Okay? They're your friends when you're up, but when you're down, who shows up? Those are your friends. Those are your family. Those are your day ones. Those are your loyal people. Because I have no problem getting people to call themselves my friends when I'm up. It's the ones that call themselves my friends when I'm down that matters. The ones that call themselves family when I'm down is the one that matters. So if you want to doubt yourself, then they're winning. Don't let them make you doubt yourself. Being loyal is a good thing. It has its curses, like I said before, but the blessings outweigh the curse almost 98% of the time. If you can get through the bullshit of the fakes and the phonies, you'll be set. But if you get caught up with that shit, you're gonna get lost in the sauce, and you're not gonna know how to deal with it. It's those people that pick me up that are my family and who show you their loyalty. Fuck fair, whether friends, man. Exactly, exactly. The ones that's gonna be there when you're down, and the ones that's gonna be there when you're up. Those are your day ones. Those are your loyal friends. The people that just come when you're flying high and shit's peachy and life's grand, fuck them. Because obviously they need to pull from your sunshine for them to get a shred of light in theirs. So fuck them. Us day one people, we know what the struggle is. We know what the grind is. All you have to do, stay the course, and know your brothers got your back. Or your sisters if you're that close with females too. But for the most part, know your brothers got your back. Right? That's all you could do. Live your life for you, not for these fake fuckers. But anyway, I'm gonna end that here. You guys know what time it is. Shout out time. Appreciate you, Redbeard. Blackout Traylon, Maestro, Julian, Mike, he's not here anymore. Um did I say Maestro? Maestro. I'll say it again. Um yeah. With that being said, sponsor time. Action Blacktop. They do pavement. Hence Action Blacktop. Yeah, whatever. Um Made to stand out. That's where I got this shirt from. Made to stand out. Um if I have to ask someone where you when I need help, I don't want them around. Don't come around. I'm riding that high, expecting to soak up the glory. Exactly, 100%. Redbeard, I'm going to go to RP, yes, but not right away. I'm trying to see what this chick is doing. She said she wanted to come over, but I don't know. She's weird. But anyways, yeah, Action Blacktop made stand out. Swift Lifestyles, energy drinks, supplements. I don't know. There was energy drinks. Now they want to be called supplements. I don't know. Whatever. But appreciate them as well. Um, Made stands out. Um, I feel like I'm forgetting a sponsor. Um, Made stand out. You know what? That's all it's gonna be. That's all because I can't remember. Um, I read her almost all the time. Um, Hopefully she won't get off this time when I go to read her. Right? So what's up? How the fuck do you wow, Twitch. Wait a minute. Before I leave, has anyone heard the new dumb shit that Twitch is doing? I mean, it just took me 5 minutes to figure out how to get back to my fucking chat box. Like, has anyone read or heard of the dumb shit that Twitch is doing come April? In case you haven't, Twitch is now removing the desktop app of Twitch. So now the web address will be twitch.tv, right? Oh, blackout, you heard, okay. And then the dumb the dumb copyright shit for music. So now your VODs are not automatically published once this take effect. You have to publish them manually And if they detect copyrighted music in your clips or anything like that, the clips are automatically deleted. Your VOD is muted, and you have to go back and review your VOD and delete any part of the VOD that has the music in it and then repost it. So that's what Twitch is doing. That's what Twitch is doing. And that's why. Oh, I didn't hear that. I gotta look up on that. But that's why I still multi-stream. Fuck that whole if you're an affiliate or a partner, you can only stream on Twitch. Fuck that. Take my affiliateship away then. But yeah, that's the dumb shit that Twitch is doing now. But anyway, I appreciate you guys for coming out. I don't want to lie to you guys and say when the next podcast is going to be, but it's going to be soon. I'm not going to take another 3 week break, I promise. But I appreciate you guys for coming out, and like I said, I'm going to try and raid Subite, but seems like she always leaves when I raid. So we're gonna try it. I hope you guys check her out. She's not a bad streamer. Yeah. But yeah. I hope to see you guys soon, and catch you guys later. Appreciate you guys for coming out. Latest.